Okay. Alright, should be going live in a couple of seconds. Or perhaps I am already live. Anyways. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And of course I messed with the title. Anyways, can happen. Okay, just posting the announcements, and after the announcements have been posted, then we can actually get started with the actual streaming bit. I'm also waiting for my tea to steep, so hopefully I should be able to do it within the time it takes my tea to steep. Anyways, let's see, new alerts? No, not really. Okay, link. Alright, stacked. Okay, Tumblr announcements posted. Now there's 2 other Discord servers, and then it's alright, that's 1 server down. No, actually 2, but alright. And that's my alarm. Means my tea is steeped. And it means that I forgot to take a little plate where I can put my tea bag on. So I'm just gonna have to fetch one of these, and then I'll be back. Well, I didn't find any sort of nice little plate salsa I could put my tea bag on, but I did find a used teacup, so yeah, using that. It works just as well. There's even less chance of any leakages. Alright. Where the hell is my wire? Oh, there it is. Let's get this fucking party started. Okay. Fuck. Shouldn't be checking Discord while I'm live streaming. So, okay, come on. Audio down. And yes, I'm ready to start streaming. So, okay, for those who have already joined in, welcome. Welcome to the 5th CC Creation Livestream of 2020. And, you know, as some of you might know, The Sims 2, but the Sims franchise as a whole, beginning with the Sims 1, the original Sims, has recently celebrated its 20th birthday. So, yay! Congratulations, Sims franchise, for lasting so long and, you know, being such an amazing amazing kind of franchise that really allows people the freedom of choice in what they do. Yeah. So I was thinking we could do some things from Black Pearl Sims. So this site went down quite a while ago, like 2015. You're seeing the Internet Archive right now. And yeah, there's very little things you can actually do with the Internet Archive version of Black Pearl Sims, considering the downloads were mostly behind a login wall and the Internet Archive can't get past that. But I downloaded a lot of stuff from here, so the thing is, we can actually work on some things, and one of them I want to work on is a set. Let me see if I have it in my files here. Here's the Black Pearl Sims archive, the full archive. My showerproof skins. That's my live stream folder. Let me just open this one in a new window. And let's see, I got some screenshots of the set I want to fix right now. So it's this set. This kitchen set. This stove. It's not a stove, it's a deco. So that's the first thing I want to fix in this live stream. This stove should be functional, it should have a dirty state, etc. And, you know, you shouldn't be able to place a stove on a coffee table. That principle. And that cabinet to the right of the fridge, and those hanging cabinets, they don't have slots. I find it horrible. Same goes for the crate. But I mean, it really looks lovely, but I can't do anything with it if there's no slots. So yeah. We're going to fix that set, which is the Pumpkin Pie Spice set by Nemes Naya. And Lucy and Jane just joined the text chat on YouTube. Welcome. Let me see, I can actually hear things on Discord. Yes, I can hear things in Discord. That's good. Yeah, welcome. Okay. I didn't unpack it yet, so I'm gonna have to unpack it. Oh, Winrow, stop complaining. So yeah, it's a fairly sizable set. So let's just unpack it and then bust open CPE. We'll have to clone a stove, but first we have to actually extract the stove. I kind of want to see if it has multiple subsets, because if it doesn't have multiple subsets, then I'd like to separate them for, you know, more recolor potential. A metal part and a wooden part. Yes, it's a 0-0 livestream. Pumpkin Pie Spice. So, it has two MATs and it has two TXMTs, and they're called Vase Blue and Flowers Red Lily. A clear indicator that it's cloned from a deco object. So let's see, Flowers Blue, this is the, I think this is the metal part and some sort of glass part. So let's just export this texture. Oh, okay, now I see. It's really confusing. Anyways, let's just take a look in Blender and see what it's like. Dan Langerick says that's a very pretty set. I've never came across it before. Yeah, it's from Black Pearl Sims, and seeing as Black Pearl Sims kinda died, and the archive and the archivist was a bit too careless and didn't download any previews. And yours truly is that archivist. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to find what you're looking for, and Nemes Naya is unfortunately not one of the creators I've done. But yeah, there are other archives out there. Yeah. Okay, just navigating my folder. Can be confusing sometimes. But yeah, this stove deserves to be functional. It deserves to be. So we're gonna give it its due. Oh my goodness, what the hell is that? Oh goodness, that looks awful. I hope it should look less awful in game. Yeah, I think this is a bit of odd mapping, to be honest. But I suppose we'll keep the existing subsets. Make it easier. Hope it's not slowing down too much. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open a nice new text document. We're going to paste the git there. And we're going to go to fix integrity and we're going to copy this name. What this does, it will make sure that if people have it in their game and they download the updated functional version, then they'll still have that stove. It won't be replaced with a flamingo or a blue vase. Very likely it's a fruit bowl actually. No, probably a blue vase, I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, if it has a fancy description, we're just going to copy the fancy description over. NMS, Nemesnaya. By Nemesnaya. We're going to change that to fixed by Fireflower. But, you know. Anyways. I suppose it's time to start cloning a stove. And because SimPE likes to be difficult about it, it will be very annoying for a bit. After we clone the stove. Because it will just constantly say, oh, you want to clone this stove description. So yeah, oh. Drink Coca-Cola in bottle. Somebody likes Coca-Cola. I mean, there's also like a Coca-Cola bottle in here. See? Coca-Cola. Somebody really likes it. Kitchen Hutch. Oh yeah, we also need to remap this one. I mean, not remap. It's mapped. I mean, I guess I could try to separate this. I'm not sure. Anyways, for this one we just need to mesh, really. That explains it. We just need to mesh to add slots to it. I'm just extracting everything for now. Small pot, tea press. 2 tea presses. Nice, nice. Oh, the cushions could very well be slaved to the Jonesy bed blanket. Or like the earth living pillows. The wire table. I think this is also a deco object. Yes, it's a deco object. It shouldn't be a deco object. How dare you make this a deco object? Oh my goodness, this looks awful. Anyways, if anyone wants to join voice on the Sims Crafters Discord, then please do. Then you can join in on all the chatting. You might have to turn down the audio in the live chat so you don't get weird echoes, but you know, it's fun. Oh yes, the wall board. The wall board, you can't really see it that well on this picture. Well, you can't really see it well in the pictures, unless I do have a picture that shows this. No, I don't think so. I don't have one. But it floats. It's not connected to the wall, it floats. It's horrible. So yeah, we're gonna have to extract this one and some random wall mesh and just move it. This is a simple fix. In fact, let's just do this. So here we got painting steel life. And, you know, it doesn't look good. We do have to import like a poster. I'm not sure if I have like a poster here. Or say Numenor's wall mesh. I mean, Numenor's wall mesh would be a good one. I think I've cashcrafted some paintings here. Yeah. Cashcraft Vanity Fair. Illusioneer Vanity Fair. Drawing room. No, just a drawing cabinet. Vanity Fair. Art objects. No. Okay, can't find it here. But I should be able to extract a good wall mesh from SimPE somewhere. Or I'll have to crack open a poster, base game poster. Shivering Isles. Tie. Did I mute Discord for some reason? Let me just manage my volume. I remember muting Discord once and should I open it? No, system sounds. Oh, I muted the system sounds. Anyways, let's put on some music. Not on full screen, please. It's being a bit slow. I mean, it's connected to voice and other things, so yeah. I think this is this should be a wall object. So yeah, we'll just import that. Always get a reference object. Oh, apparently. Oh yes, it's ingredients and food. That's not a wall object. That's the it's not a wall object. That's just deco. It's plant life I want to get. And let's get the hanging tar. This is unreleased, by the way, so yeah. It needs a lot more fixing than I've done. Annoying, but true. Hanging tar. So as you can see, this hanging tar, the back of the hanging tar connects to the wall. And so should this board, but it doesn't connect, so we're just going to have to move it. So let's put this on the left and orthographic. Oh, the music is loud? Alright, I'll turn it down. Okay. Okay, Jane, is that better? It should be. Okay, let me just move this one. So now it shouldn't be well, left. Okay, much better. Okay, I'm not entirely sure about the exact values, but this should at least make it so it's not obviously floating. I mean, if it's floating, then it's still floating, but it's gonna be less floaty. So, pumpkin wall spice, which is the wall board. And export OBG. Oh, wait, wrong window. We want SimPE. And I think I might have... Wait, is this painting still live? Fruit. Oh, okay, I still have the black tar open. That explains it. That explains why the subset names don't match. Okay, wallboard. We just replace this. Painting still live fruit. Oh my goodness, that wood. I think it's a bit too high on the poly. I keep clicking wrong. Anyways, this is the low poly and this is the high poly bit. So, oh, I don't need UV editing for this. I'm so used to UV editing. So I think the main poly hog here, let me just disable the black tar, are those keys. I mean, they're really high poly compared to the rest of the mesh. So I'm gonna see if I could perhaps decimate these so they're a little lower on the poly. I mean, you know, high poly keys, they can be nice. So P, selection, we separate it. But, you know, add modifier, decimate, collapse. I mean, oh, wait. You can see that there's holes appearing in the mesh. Well, in that case we need to go to tools and remove doubles. Removed 1393 verticals. It looks like crap now, but we're going to decimate and then we're going to fix this, hopefully. Or we're not gonna fix it, really. Anyways, we can remove quite a bit of faces from this without losing significant quality. For example, now the amount of faces on this one is 1070. We're just going to apply these. Then we can move this back. Join this back. And now it's a lot lower on the poly. We can export this. Oh wait. Okay, the normals may still be a bit fucked up. But for the moment we'll just export this. Low poly. Jim Langrick says, these keys look nice, I wouldn't mind having them as a separate decor object. That's an idea. I mean, as a standalone, I guess they're decent. Yeah, but we'll leave it for now. Anyways, fix integrity. We're gonna have to recompressorize all of this. Because it's compressed, you see the directory of compressed files. So yeah, it's gonna have to be compressorized, otherwise it won't work in game. But the antique stove. I said we were going to fix an antique stove, so we're going to fix an antique stove. We just need to start the object workshop. Normally I'd open something, but this time we're starting it because we're just going to grab a base game stove and we're just going to clone it. So, a bit of a question. Which stove should we clone? Should we clone the cheap one, the expensive one, or the mid-range one? Don't mind me just grabbing some snacks. It's like spicy peanuts. They're super spicy, much spicier than I'm used to, so it should stop me from eating too much of them. Alright. Oh damn. This makes me nostalgic. That tea went down the wrong way. Whew. I didn't choke. That's good. Okay. Appliances. Cooking. And we can clone the chow time. The elegant chef flame-baked gas range. Or where's that cheap-ass stove? No, not that one. I mean, it's very nice, but it's expansion. But it's from the EP. No, it wasn't the peanuts I choked on. It was just the tea. I mean, it is spicy, but it's more like winter spices. Might have like cinnamon in it. Any advice on which stove to clone? We can do just cheap-ass thing. this mid-range one or the expensive one. I think I'll take the mid-range one for now. So we select this thing, we click on the next button, we might have to scroll up, and we just leave this on this all by default. So now the stove, copy the description. Fixed. Oh, I didn't. Originally by Naya. Made functional by Fireflower at PBK. Because you know it is an antique stove. It does look kind of historical, so. Okay, but what did Naya price the stove? Oh, that's the wallboard, not the stove. Antique stove. You can find that in the object data. The rule data says it's priced 0. Okay, it's priced 1. Yeah, not doing that. Let's just make it 750. I mean, this is a nice looking stove. Now we copy this thing, the crest, Naya's stove, and we put it there. Click update. I said update, and we have this. Because I don't like spaces in my file names, I'm just going to change it like this. Fireflower. Antique stove. Fixed. Everything about the stove needs to be fixed. You shouldn't be able to place stoves on end tables. So there's 3 OBGDs, and this is the master one. So we're just going to get that grid, and we're gonna put it in the box. Also gonna change this to 35, 139, and update. And now we generate a bunch of gits, random.org. Random.org/bytes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was the wrong side. This is the right one. So, numbers, roll bytes. Generate 4 of them. 4 has... Git has 4 of those random bytes. And we're just going to, put this into one string. Generated 1. Now another. Paste it. And we're gonna put it in the other boxes after the 0x. So, antique. We just press commit, not update, because that would mess with the emmet, and we want that to take the master git. The one without the numbers. It's normally the one without the numbers. There are exceptions, of course, but it's normally the one without the numbers. So we got a white clean and a white dirty. Oh yes, we're gonna have to make a dirty state. Fortunately, I got Photoshop cracked open. My computer sure doesn't like it, but it's gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, I mean, it's already dirty looking, well, old looking, but you know, it can never be dirty enough. Let me find my dirty overlay. I mean, if it works for counters, it might also work for other things, like... I think this one is called Viezigheid. Okay. Okay, this is my dirty overlay. It's very dirty, it's very disgusting. It looks like something or somebody has thrown up on it. And that's exactly the way I want it. Of course, we could make it so it's permanently clean, but what's the fun in that? Let's see. Oh, this looks like it's like some sort of very bright colored unicorn pooped on it, or something like that. Exclusion looks good. Yeah, exclusion looks pretty good here. As an effect. So yeah, let's go the stove dirty. We're just going to change only this subset and leave the other one alone, okay? So we're gonna have to clone this thing and white clean. Now we'll just call it, let's say, other. Now we're gonna right click, build DXT, sharpen none, format DXT3, gives us better quality. This is the clean one, so we select the clean texture. Build it, commit. White, dirty. Free format. Do the same, we just say stove dirty. Very simple. Commit. So at this point it's very handy to go to your TXMTs and note down a couple of things. Okay, so the glass, this one doesn't refer to a texture, we don't need the glass, so we can delete that. But we need to copy this. What the other TXTR is for, that's... Oh wait, I didn't commit, I didn't... Oh, crap. Anyways, I have to actually do the texture. Okay, if you look at in Blender, let us return to Blender for a moment. Then you can see that that it has two subsets. So the other subset is for this one, which has a weird ass shading issue here that I'm very unsatisfied about. I'm not sure if I can fix it right now or if it really matters that much. I mean, the stove doesn't look awful in-game, so, you know, that's kind of the main thing. If it doesn't look awful, there's no reason to fix it. But yeah, it's mostly for... You know, this looks kind of better, but we'll see if this is needed. If it's needed, then we can just re-import this. If it's not, then we'll just leave it like that. But the other TXTRs for this. And normally, if you have a clean and dirty state, it's recommended you, or a grown and a, a fully grown and a sprout substate, it's recommended to just have an identical name in the TXTR and the TXMT. But yeah, just with the clean and dirty differing. Okay, here's the antique stove here. So yeah, adding a new subset. So of course, when you're adding subsets, if you want to have multiple subsets, it's always the best to just clone from an object that already has the number of subsets you want. But adding them, it can be a bit challenging in the beginning, but you just gotta do it a couple of times before it really sinks in. So okay, yeah, you need a different texture, unless you're not planning to use a texture, which is also very possible. So this root trends, this is a shadow subset, and we'll leave that one alone. We just want this one. And we can kind of leave leave these subsets alone for the most part. Though I'd like to just do other here. Nope, I don't want to delete that. Restore. So, if you only have one TXMT, you just select one and you clone it. So let's just clone clean, and you change the name so it's unique. So materials is going to change into other. And you change the reference, so this little line here references the TXTR. So your texture name. That's why it's good to keep it slow and identical, really. Do other, you press commit, and because this one has partially translucent things, it's good to set the blend mode, so we just say blend here. Blend. You'll need to have it blend. Oh, and this one is also super shiny. We can deal with the shiny for now. Although I often like to eliminate the shiny. We're just leaving it in until I decide that the shiny has to go. Now here, this is a multi-state object. So you already have two TXMTs. However, if you look here at the family string, you see that they have the same family. So this one begins with 2, 8, 1, 3, 4. And the other one also begins with 2, 8, 1, 3, 4. They're identical. The difference between them, however, is the object state index. So we got dirty selected, and dirty has an object state index of 1. And clean has an object state index of 0. So that's really the difference. So I want to clone clean. Clone it. Then we want to generate a fresh hex. So we do it with a fresh hash. So we're doing that with hash generator, git. We select this, we copy it, Control C, and we select the family, and we paste it on top of it. Now we change the reference to material white clean to other. This needs to point as TXMT. And the object and the subset name, it kind of speaks for itself. You need to change materials to other, as that will be our subset name. And then we commit. So, okay, recolorability. We want to go to TS design mode enabled. We have materials here, so this one is only one subset that can be recolored. So, yeah, I don't know if it needs to be recolorable, but I'll just make it recolorable so people can have multiple kinds of glass, So, we have materials here. We can just replace that. Oh, wait. We gotta export the stove. Oh wait, it's already been exported. It's good to export this, by the way, just so we have a reference, stove reference. Because we might need to change the height of the stove. So let's check if we need to adjust the height of the stove. And let's move this one to 2.0. So can actually look at it. stove reference. Okay, so the antique stove seems a little bit higher than the other stove, as you can see here. So the pans sink in a little bit. We can change this. So it's flowers and vase. We select that one. Then we just scale it a little bit. Kind of like this. See, now you can kind of see those original things there. So now we can just export it. Stove resize. Always use a reference object or you'll have a chair as tall as a house. Oh fuck. This is stove reference we're importing, right? This wasn't my intention. Okay, cancelling that. We're just going to import stove resize. So, vase, this one. I think this one will be other. We need to check. And flowers seems to be the main stove, so just gonna see. Wrong tab, wrong tab. Okay, flowers. This is the one that's going to get the dirty subset. So flowers is going to replace materials. Yes, and vase is going to be renamed to other. And stove moderate glass can be deleted because we don't need it. Okay, is there anything I've missed? Of course we need to fix integrity on this. And we may also need to look at the behave. See, the update dirty state and stove set dirty, set clean kind of makes the whole object. Fortunately for us, this stove has only one subset that changes materials. There are counters and stoves that have two subsets that change materials. And if you have one subset stove, then sometimes, or a stove with... Point is, if we cloned the stove and we wanted to make both subsets dirty, then we'd have to add a line to make sure that it does. We'd have to do that in the CT stove set dirty and the CT stoves set clean, not in this one, but Anyways, seems we succeeded. So we're gonna fix integrity. Wait, I like to save first. Then we fix integrity. So we click update and press OK. And then we save again. And now we have a fully functioning stove. The evil of the deco stove has been defeated, people. It has been defeated. We may throw a victory party. But there's still evil left. For there's something they call... What was it again? A wire table and a wood crate. And I have to find this actual file. And the kitchen hutch. Now the kitchen hutch, we want to fix this one. We want to fix this one desperately. So we're first gonna see if this one has a... No, it doesn't have a material bones. So we're gonna have to add a material bones. So let's see, I'm not entirely sure if this is the one we want. I don't think this is the one we want. Yes, we don't want this. This is an added bucket of stuff. Bucket of amethyst ore. Jen Langer says, I've always been so afraid of multi-state objects, but you make it look so simple. The trick is really looking at the thing, and with the stove, let me just look at it. You gotta look at the text list. See, your material is white, and your white, clean and dirty. They're in this text list, and the behave points to this text list. If there's anything wrong with the text list, like that the 0x1c0 50,000 is missing, which it often is when you fix integrity, especially on slaved objects, then your multi-state object might get a bit fucked up. So if you're making a slaved multi-state object, I definitely recommend checking model materials after you're done with the process. If you're done fixing integrity and saving, because fixing integrity might have messed it up. So that's a bit of a warning, but you know, that's the main thing you have to take from this. Anyways, this thing doesn't have a proper text list for this. So I'm not entirely sure where I left it. I do know that I have one in glazed pottery, so we're just going to use the thing from glazed pottery. Wait. I know a good one. Let me just open a file. So this one has a certain file in here, model bone names, and it has 15 slots, 15 entries in here. So we're gonna want to extract this. Model bone names. Let's just put it on live stream. And now the kitchen hutch. We want to put slots in this. So we're gonna have to add a model bone names. That thing tells your object things about the crest and the shape. It communicates between the crest and the slot basically. So first things first. Let's look at this thing. The price is 1, which is unacceptable. The sale price is 0, also unacceptable because it means it's not quarter tile enabled. So the price, we're gonna increase this to, let's say, 250. It needs to be a sensible price. And the object size is 150, which means it shouldn't be able to be placed on shelf, no, for business shelves. That's something. And the 3D object type is 0 right now. It needs to be 1 for slots, so let's just make it 1 and commit. It's called sculpture, by the way, which means that we're gonna it's in services shelves already. Okay, that makes this easier. So now we want to delete every single thing in Blender to make it easier for my computer. Because it is doing a lot right now and I'm trying to be nice. So the kitchen hutch mesh imported. So I'm kind of pissed that I can't slave this thing to the Jonesy bed blanket. I mean, it would be good. It would be awesome. But anyways, then there's the vase. This thing is going to be non-clickable, by the way. I'm gonna show you how to make it so that if you click on the vase subset, aka the wire, that, you won't select the wire. You'll select whatever's behind it. So let's see, how many slots will we have? So I normally do like 3 per row, but it seems like we might be able to put more on this one. So we need to go to edit mode. Like one, two, yeah, I need a reference object for this. Let me get there. Let me get more glazed pottery in here. So like, say, a bottle of brandy. We definitely need reference objects. Slots. Yeah, I think we can fit like four slots on a shelf. So we have several levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the bottom one. Now this part, that will be also 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. This thing is going to have 24 slots. This is going to take a while. I'm gonna warn you, I'm gonna be very honest. It will take a while to do this. So first we need to make sure that we have 24 entries. And that each one has a unique name, so yeah. I don't know what will happen when names aren't identical, but I honestly don't want to find out. 21, 22, 23, 24. Commit. Now we go into the slot files, and we're gonna add a lot of container slots. So I'm just first going to do this one. We want 4 in float 3, we want -5 in float 5. On version 0x05 plus we want 1, 1, 1, 1. Here we want 2 in short 2. We leave 0, 0, 7 alone. This one has 8, which means end table slot. This one has 2, this one has 1, and this one refers to both 1 and 1. And this one is 2 and 2, you know, you gotta follow it up. And, you know, if you want an explanation for why I'm doing this, then I suggest checking out the slot tutorial on Blue Heaven Sims. It's pretty handy. And don't worry if your first attempt to add slots takes you like 2 hours. I know mine took me ages and it went wrong a lot of times. Slots take work. So yeah, we're just going to have to do this for 24 entries. You could also do it per box, like this. It's handy for keeping track of what number you're at. Like, you know, at least doing the 8. And that's gonna add 110 slots. That would be quite crazy. Let's do these 12 first. One, 2, 8, 2, 1. Jane, if you're afraid of slots, don't worry. I mean, they're definitely tough in the beginning, and you know, it might, like I said, it might take you like an hour or 2 to make them, but once you figure out how to do it, it really becomes routine work. So yeah, I really encourage you to learn how to do it. Okay, we missed day 0 here. we missed something here. Always compare to in the box to the left. Tab is a blessing. The tab key. Now it would be handy if it was possible to actually copy the values of this, because then you'd only have to change the last 2 values in a row. I did that once, accidentally, and I haven't been able to find out how to do it on purpose. So that kind of sucks. Okay, let's see if we didn't miss anything here. No, we didn't. One, 2, 8. Commit. Gotta make sure to commit. You don't want to lose all your saved work. Your unsaved work, more or less. Now, I'm trying to see how the fuck I can copy this, but force just makes 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we should have 24 slots now. Eighteen, 19. Oh, another 19. 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. 24. Wait, do I have one too many? Let's see, 18, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, I have one too many. Well, better do you have one too many than one too few. Two, 8, 2, 1. Oh, here I missed one. This one also needs an 8, 2, 1. 22. Oh yes, I skipped 22. Thank you. That means I didn't have too many. I had exactly the right amount of things. Thank you for telling me. It's always good to have an extra pair of eyes and hands. Okay. Well, now 22 is present. Just putting the 4 into all of the slots. Into float free, a 4 into float free. minus 5 into int 5. Oh, this one is a 5 and there's another one with a 5. That's not the intention. Then the slot might behave oddly. Two, 1. Oh, wait. 2, 1, 8. I skipped one here, I think. 2, 1. No, I didn't skip anything. Why did I? I don't know. What? Yes, I skipped one here. And I also skipped one here. Wait, 8, 2, 1, 1, 2, 8, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wait, we don't want to change that one. Don't change anything in the 0x07 plus. At least I don't. In my experience, it caused some, how would you say, floating. You don't want floating slots. Unless you do, but I wouldn't recommend doing it via the 0x7 plus. Oh, wait, this is a 1, not an 11. 2, 1. Oh, wait, I didn't meant add, I meant commit. So now just to double check. We're also gonna have to add like 24 things to the crest and connect some things. Yeah, it's gonna be a big, fat, joyful thing. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of things here. So we're gonna have to add child nodes. Unknown. This one has node 3, so this one is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A. Because we're working with hexadecimal. C, D, E, F. Now we're working with 1. Oh, how many did I enter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 14. It's difficult to keep track of. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, now we're committing, and it's gonna throw a bunch of errors if we go back to the crest now and look at the hierarchy. Look at it. Error, unspecified child, and index 4. 27 plus 3, 27 minus 3 is 24, so we have added the correct amount of things. So now edit blocks, and we're going to add 24 of C object graph nodes. So We're gonna have to add them up to crest hierarchy. It doesn't say anything here, but we're gonna have to add them up to 1B. So we're just going to add a lot of see object graph now of trends equals a bunch of numbers. 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to click until we have the correct amount of things. So yeah, now we have everything. So now we're gonna do the fun stuff, renaming all of these. So they have to match the names in the object model bow, the model bow names. So Deco 1, Deco 2. Somebody just sprayed perfume, it smells horrible. Deco 4. Deco 5. Deco 6. Hey. Okay, just going to look at the crest hierarchy. Everything looks okay. And then just going to see. Just a moment. Tiny little moment. Oh, Deco 6. Okay. Yeah, Deco 7, I thought I heard something. Turns out I didn't. Deco 8. Damn, I really like the perfume. Deco 9. Oh no! Save changes, cancel. I don't accidentally want to lose all my changes. Deco 10. This is Deco 12. Skipped one. Now we're halfway through. Halfway through, just 12 to go. It's lots of work. Lots of work. Deco 13. Deco 14. Deco 15. Deco 16. Wait, just a moment. Yes, plus 3. 16. Deco 17. Yes, it is very tedious. That's why a lot of people don't do it. But you know, also when you don't do it correctly, then you get either that they don't work, or that they just, you know, they don't work. Or all your slots will be on the ground, like you'll be able to place like 5 objects on the slots, but those 5 objects will be placed, will stubbornly stay on the ground, clipping through everything. So yeah, I guess that's the reason why a lot of people don't do it. 16, I think this is supposed to be 19, so. I hear someone. Do I hear?
Yeah, I got on.
Hey, welcome, Gina.
Hey.
Yeah, adding slots right now. I think you can see it.
Fun. Yeah, I just brought it up. I just got the computer up, so.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to add like 24 slots to a cabinet, so it's a lot of committing and clicking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it doing well?
Yeah, I'm watching you add slots here. Have fun with that. I've gotten better. I don't crash it every time now.
Oh, that's good. Okay. This is decker 20, 21, 22, so this is 23. Ooh, I'm almost done adding things. Now I just have to enter every single location value. Oh yes, Jane. I accidentally named one Decchio. I already changed it, but let's double check. Okay, I don't see any Decchio here. So this thing hasn't. the thing now has 24 slots. Now we're gonna have to go to the difficult part. All the location values. So yeah, we're gonna have to do depth, height, and, you know, left and right. Okay. I guess we'll start downstairs with 4 slots. Oh yes. Need to do a little thing. Need to create like two of these things. Need to scale these down and put them somewhere. Adding slots can be a pain. Okay, let's see. This does look correctly lined up. So yeah, I'm just going to use these values. See, this one is a little bit too high, but we care about the left and right values, not the other ones. Edit mode, global. Going from the left to the right. So that means we have to actually click this one. Let's go to the globals. The X value is this one, the one we want. So X is minus. Did somebody else join in, or was there something coming from your side?
Sorry, my husband walked in. I'm going to mute temporarily.
Ah, okay. Alright, the X value once again. It's a pretty handy blender trick. You just grab a bunch of value. You just put a little thing somewhere. Like a little plane. And with that you can get the X, Y, and Z values for your slots. It's pretty handy. Okay, X values gained. I values, time to get them. So yeah, gonna have to select a plane. Yay! So, okay, this is a job for face select. Which can be difficult sometimes. Sometimes face select just doesn't like to work the way you want it to. This face is just weird. I mean, it's not two halves. It's just, you know, not two halves. Okay, yeah, that explains it. I selected things on a different level. It kind of explains why they don't match. Okay. correct face has been selected. Oh crap, there's still something here. Yeah. Like, no, not that one. This thing is just big nah. Left. Let's get out of that mode for a bit. Otherwise I might start thinking in verticals. Again. Okay. It's normally not this difficult, really. Okay, the Z value is this, which is the height. And this is for the lowest level. Now for the mid-level. Oh yes, the depth. Oh, frick. Oh lord. The eye level, the depth. So you have to put a minus in front of the value that Blender gives you. Because otherwise the depth is just wrong. Blender likes to do that sometimes. Is we playing wrong? Oh wait, just a moment. Oh, why on earth did I use face select instead of vertical select? On all accounts it doesn't make sense. This eye is a different one, so this needs to be inversed to this set. Fortunately, the next couple of ones will have identical eye values, which is kind of nice. Alrighty. The Z value here. Oh, the eye value. Gotta get the eye value, the depth value for all of these. Okay. This one. Just 2 levels left to go. Just 2 levels left to go. Wait a moment. Wait just one moment. Don't tell me that I didn't add enough slots. Don't tell me I have to add 4 more. Did I do my math incorrectly or something? Diana Hill says, I took a nap for way too long. Well, now I'm here. Well, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could join. Okay, let's see. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels, and 6 times 4 is 24.
24.
Yeah, okay. It means I didn't miscalculate. I almost thought, oh my goodness, I miscalculated. Then I'll have to add even more entries to the slot resource and the crest, you know, the works. And yeah, kind of dreading that. Kind of dreading it. It's not my idea of a fun time. Okay, I think I selected the face correctly. I can check. Certainly check. Okay, yeah, this face is selected correctly with the right height. Okay, got all the height values. Now it's just gonna be a lot of tedious copying and pasting. Because there's 24 of these buggers. Okay, wait, the depth. Okay, this needs to be reversed. This needs to be reversed. Anyways, I value copying that to deco 1, 2, and 3 into the I slot and translation. Okay, move this thing around. Translating is moving around, for those who don't know. And the Z value is the height, the I is the depth, and the X is the oh wait, I also have to do it to 4. I have to do it to 4 slots instead of 3. I'm used to 3, not 4. And anyway, the X, that's the other thingy. I'm losing my words here. And apparently also my copied thing. Sometimes it just doesn't want to copy, so you have to do it by hand. Or, well, not pasting. 8665. 8665. Jane Langreich says, why are some of the values reversed? Well, the values that we're reversing right now, so the X value, that's really because... Okay, let me explain this in Blender. It's easier. Okay, you see the green line there in Blender? The green line is the I line. And, you know, it's kind of like math. Like, you know, graphing. You go to the top and right here, the two to the right are the one to the right. The upper right is positive X and I value. The ones to the right are positive X values, so only the X is positive, so on the red line. And the ones on the right the ones on the right are positive values. So things like 1 and 2. And the ones on the left are negative X values, so things like 0, -1 and -2. And the same goes for the I-axis, so the ones on top are positive I values, so once again 1 and 2, and the ones below are negative I values, so -1 and -2. So you gotta keep that in mind. And SimPE does some weird things. The I seems to be inversed sometimes, at least when it comes to slots. So when Blender gives you a negative I value, you have to use a positive I value in SimPE. But anyways, the X is we're just going to do some things along the X-axis, so once every 4 slots we need that same value. So this is 5. 8. This is 9. Wait, okay, deco 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes, 9. 13. 17, I think. 17, and then... Yeah, then we got them. Or not. I think it should be 18, okay. Yeah, this is complex stuff. At least matching up the values, but let me just commit it, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, so deco 17, deco 18, yes. Okay, now for the other X value, minus 0.17. So SimPE is super weird about some things. Yep, indeed. There's also the thing that a lot of slot tutorials are meant for users of Milkshape. So they give you a handy guide to translating values from Milkshape to SimPE, but Blender does it in a different way. So, you know, you get some added difficulty. We're just adding the X values one by one. So we got that row filled. Okay, so this is the positive 0, 17. And we're just going to put these in. Deco 11. 15. Deco 19. And 23. Commit. Yes, there's only one set of zeros left. So that one gets the positive 48, 46. 45, 8 really, but who's counting? Deco 8, Deco 12, 16, and 20, and then 24. And then we have all the X values, but a lot of them are still at floor height. So yeah, that's gonna have to change. Oh, yes, gonna have to commit and come back. Yeah, so now the X values have been entered, but the I and the Z values still need to be entered as well. So the I will really depend. So we're gonna have to do 4 of these values. We're pasting this one, that one, 7, and 8. And then the rest of them are just going to use one value that's different from from slots 1 to 8. Jen Langer says that's interesting. I didn't realize Milkshape and Blender were of that difference. I use Milkshape mainly, but I'd love to learn Blender stuff. Well, fortunately, I do a lot of Blender stuff, so do watch a live. So you know, you can learn things from the live streams. But yeah, it's really the axis, where Blender and Milkshape use a different axis system, like where in Blender you'd use the Z. I think that in Milkshape you use the I. Gina, do you know anything about it? About how it translates? If you're still on. Whoa, fuck. Let's just commit this. See, yeah. Here's one missing. Okay. Okay, and now just the height. Okay, Gina, your mic is muted. I'm not sure if it's by accident or intentional, but just so you know. Okay, second row.
Oh. Sorry, my dog started barking, so I temporarily muted it.
Okay. Yeah, that explains it. I can hear your dog in the background.
Yes, the dog keeps barking.
You see one's food?
No, more arguing with another dog.
Oh, okay. They do that sometimes. Okay. 163. Deco 13, 14, 15, and 16. 17, 18, 19, and 20. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now just 20. Now just the last 4, and then this object will have 24 slots. It's very tedious work, and I'm glad I'm not doing it on a laptop.
Yeah.
I mean, my wrists. Oh my goodness, they would ache so badly. I mean, I did that 18 slots bookcase that I haven't uploaded yet, but I've shared some pictures on the Discord. I did that on the laptop, and yeah, not pretty. That wasn't pleasant. Anyways, integrity fixed, this thing has slots, and it will need to be recompressorized, because otherwise it just won't work, or it will crash your game. Well, it won't crash your game, it will just not show up. Okay. Description change, and commit, and save. Damn.
You got an extra D in there.
Oh, an extra one, oh yeah, an extra B. Yeah, an extra D. Add it. Small change. Okay, other things to do. I saw some interesting stuff in that set. I mean, there's also a wood crate, and that seems like a good candidate for both adding slots and recoloring. I mean, just a set of basic booklet recolors, you know? Or like Michelle's worn wood. Okay, so once again, model bone names needs to be added. We won't be using all 15 entries there. We'll just be using like 2 or 3. It doesn't really hurt, those extra entries. They won't bloat your file like an unneeded texture does, for example. Okay, so this one is fairly tiny. I think it can do with 2 slots. Doesn't look like it needs more. So yeah, that will be a lot easier. Select the plane, select the S button to scale. Push it up a little bit, so it actually sticks out. And 5. Let's get it into this mode. This seems about right. Well, now we just need the X value and the Z value. The Z value will come later. The X is just this, and the non-negative side of it. It is related with math, but fortunately you don't have to calculate anything. Blender does everything for you. Okay, the height now, which is set that. And Blender uses points, by the way, in... it's an interesting fact. Blender uses points in the translation values, but Blender uses commas. So, yeah. you gotta change that before you enter the values. Or just copy whatever comes after the 0 dot. Because if it's, you know, 0 dot and not a 1 or 2.
You have to.
Hmm?
What did you just say now? You have to do what with it?
Well, Blender, for the translation values, it doesn't use commas like SimPE does. It uses points, you know, dots like.
Oh yeah. So you have to change them to commas. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's kind of a handy thing to know. Okay, this crate costs 0 simoleons. Oh no, it costs 1. I think that's unacceptable. I'll make it 20. Still cheap, but not dirt cheap. And you can place 6 of them on a shelf. That's unacceptable. You need to be able to place 1 on a shelf, not many. And it's definitely not a picture. Yeah, this Coca-Cola thing needs to go. Oh, and it doesn't have a slot resource. Guess I'm adding one. Haven't encountered this before. Where but 2? And a mouse food crate. It really doesn't have a. It really doesn't have a slot file. Damn. Oh yeah, I see it here. Okay. Let me just look at the OBGD files. I forgot how to add this thing and where to do it. Slots ID 128. Okay. Slots ID 128. It's a miracle this object is usable.
It was probably meant to just, you know,
stand
go in
there,
a
look
direction.
pretty.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this thing already has container slots added. Except I apparently messed up the values here, somehow. So I'll need to fix that with the original as well, but, you know. All the other stuff seems to function. Wait, this one also needs to be a 1. Jane says, that crate would be great for my Victorian Edwardian game. I'd love to recolor the Pirate Woods. Well, perhaps you'll get a chance to. I'm not planning to hoard every single piece of CC I have ever made to myself for that long. I mean, it kind of happens, but I certainly don't plan on it.
We just need people to volunteer to take pictures and upload for us. We'll just create.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Taking preview pictures takes such a long time to make. Diana Heaton says, it feels like Pirate Woods have risen in popularity lately. Right after I switched over to Cluedo Woods. Yes, I've seen some of the Cluedo stuff. Looks pretty nice. I'm still more of a booklet rustic kind of gal, but everybody has their own thing. And it's nice all that diversity in colors and textures. Means everyone can have something that suits their game. Okay, the Z value is identical in both, so we can just copy that over. And that value, yeah, we'll just copy that. X value there, and minus X value there. Commit. We don't need to change the I value, the depth is just 0. See the cross hierarchy, everything looks good. It needs to be below practical. Gets more difficult with non-deco objects. Desks are just horrible to put slots on. Oh yeah, unshared preview, unshared CC hordes. Yes, it's a huge problem. Like a functional, like a default replacement for the how do you call it again? The doctors, the medical reward. That one's hanging around my download in my CPE folder somewhere. It's in collaboration with Ocelot from Blue Heaven Sims. And they still haven't released the damn thing. Okay, fix integrity and save. And then we can see if we can recolor this one. So, recolors. Oh crap, I have to compressorize before we can recolor. The only that says, I used to have unshared CC, but then I just started liking taking previews somehow. So now I kind of look forward to being done just so I can take previews, haha. Wow. That's a big mindset change. Thumbs up. Okay, I feel like I might need to put this in a separate folder. So it compressorizes a bit faster. Wallboard. Wood crate and the kitchen thingy. No, the kitchen hutch. The kitchen hutch. Copy that. Not sure if it wants to do the other thing, cut, because sometimes it doesn't want to do that when it's been opened in SimPE recently. Ooh, seems we got volunteers for taking previews.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, forgot to put the stove in.
The computer again. Here's that. Creators will come out of the woodwork for miles and miles, continents around.
Yeah, you could be right about that. Oh, that's the old stove. That's the old stove. I need a new one. The old stove is useless. It's a deco object that you can put on a freaking end table. You're not supposed to be able to put stoves on an end table. Certainly not antique ones. Okay, compressorized. I didn't actually have to compressorize the stove, because it wasn't compressorized before. But now I've changed it, I definitely have to compressorize. Anyways, it's a small step. So you open the thing in Object Workshop, and then Task, you select Recolor instead of Clone, and you just click Finish, you wait for a while, and then you give it a nice name. Volatile. Gotta start somewhere. And Rec for recolor. Well, it's recolorable. It works. If it's not recolorable, it wouldn't have added textures. Leave the material definition alone for now. Okay, pumpkin pie spice. Wait, it's here. Gotta crack this baby open in Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop. And then there's the download. Got textures here. Lots of wood. Lots and lots of wood here. Just gotta find a nice one, you know? Hold a bit of hammer. Oh, poor you, Jane. Well, it's good you figured out how to do that. That means that there's projects that can be salvaged, perhaps. Okay, let's see the oak texture. I mean, it looks nice and rustic. I think, I don't know if it's the right texture for this crate. I'll keep it in mind. Rough and tough. This one is a bit low res. But I mean, mixed with other textures, it can look pretty damn lovely. Rough wood is also kind of nice. Well, it mixed. Rough wood plank is just... nah. Pacific board is one of my favorites. Michelle makes some really good textures, and this one is very versatile. And big. Edit, transform, flip, rotate. Back up. Alrighty. Oh yes. This one just needs to be a bit bigger, bit more like that. Let's see how this looks. You can actually preview it in Blender, which is pretty handy. So yeah, we just crack open Blender, we import the mesh, we've imported the mesh. We go here to that little sphere here, next to edit, next to the button saying edit mode, object mode, or whatever mode you're in right then. We click on viewport shading and texture. Go into UV editing. Normally preview my textures in UV editing. You do it again. Because it, you know, it doesn't apply to all modes, and you just click the texture. And I clearly have a plane that needs to be removed here. And a lamp. I need a lamp. Like that. It doesn't look bad, I think. Looks nice and rustic. This would actually be nice, some sort of multicolored wood, you know, kind of like a lot of Black Pearl Sims stuff used to be. I mean, this is from Black Pearl Sims originally, so it would make sense. I think I got some Rica's wood here. This one would look pretty nice, I think. Wood number 9. I mean, this is a big one, but big textures can be scaled down. Rotate. Let's see. Wood 9. Sugica's woods are definitely harder to apply because there's non-standard size. Ooh, I like it. I mean, the grain is kind of the wrong way, but I like it. Because of course I didn't rotate it. Let's see, does this fit? Let's go down just a little bit. Like that. It's not a perfect match, but I mean, it's good enough for previewing. Oh damn, that looks horrible. Just plain horrible. V-editing, image, reload image, and ooh! I kinda like it. What do you think?
It looks like a crate. I mean, you know, the rough wood like on a crate.
Yeah. Yeah, it really gives it some great has some really nice textures. So yeah, I think we'll just do a somewhat roughish booklet wood, and then this texture by Lucas. I think that would be a nice combo. Oh, wait, merge it. Let's see. This might look nice. Volatile. It's a bit rougher, but not super rough. Not like ultimate roughness. Oh! Oh, wait. Okay. I think I need to lighten up on the roughness a bit. Just a little bit. Just like down to 75 instead of a 100. Oh crap, I just replaced the wood 9 and not the volatile. Boy am I glad I still have that wood 9 layer. I think this looks decent. I mean, it looks kind of, you know, it looks rough and a bit shabby, like a crate should look. But not like it's... But it doesn't look like it has been laying in a ditch for a couple of years. Givering woodworm and all sorts of disgusting things. Okay. Guess we're importing the texture, so we just select the TXTR in SimPE, right click, select build TXT, sharpen, none. We don't want any sharpening. All image files and just select volatile. And then commit. I'm not sure what the this seems to be nails or something like that. Ooh! Can't believe I didn't notice that. Look at it. It actually has cute little nails. That's a nice detail. I mean, it ups the poly count by quite a bit, but it is a nice detail, however. That kind of explains why there's that texture to the right. The lower right. That bit. Okay. I guess we're gonna booklet. After I've added this one to the selection. Wait. Just need this part. Control C, Control V. Like that. Then we can just crack this one open and start bookletting it. It will change the color of the metal, that's why I separated it from the other thing. So, dynamite. Select everything, undo it, undo everything. And just paste it on top of that. Bam, volatile, bam, flash powder. Or was it dynamite? Yes, I think this was dynamite. It's not fluid enough to be flash powder. Of course it needs to be there. Oh fuck, no, I don't want to record a color action. Fuck no. Landmine. Oh, running color actions. At least it's booklet and not any color you like. I mean, that one's hell. If you ask me. Prisons. Okay, we got something to preview. Look at it. That's the look of a good looking crate. With rusty nails. So yeah, okay. I didn't save the recolor. How stupid of me. Saving the recolor. Would create volatile. And then you could just press previous and then next to easily recolor something again. It's a handy trick. Saves you a couple of clicks. Go back, build DXT, DXT free, sharpen none, and prisons. So far it's been a fruitful 2-hour live stream. Depth charge. Vision. Safety views. Hey, by the way, would any of you be interested in, say, that I show you all how to make a showerproof body shape combo?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have body shape open right now, but I still have a skin that I was aiming to work at from my laptop on my computer right now, so I can just crack that open and start doing it. I mean, it's also kind of tedious. Similar to slots, but in a different way. Might have to mute SimPE to start to so it doesn't drive me crazy. Oh, I can't mute SimPE. How nice. Okay. Guess I'm not muting SimPE. Guess we're all gonna have to suffer. Okay, here's my base meshes. Here's a bunch of repository skin combos I did. Except this one, Pixis Venice Forest, Mel 9 combo for Mel 9, Fat Male for males, and Mona Lisa for females. Here we got Androgyny Male, Fae Female, Androgyny Male, E Male, and EA Female. So yeah, bunch of combos here, including a runner skin, and there hasn't been a runner skin before. So yeah, that's kind of cool. This is one I'm aiming to work at, the Curvy K body shape. So I'm not a big fan of Curvy K. It's a bit too boob-centric for me. But you know, it doesn't have a showerproof skin tone, so I'm gonna make a showerproof skin tone for it. So we're just going to keep the textures, like normally texture reference them. Because you can actually do that, but that's even more tedious. I mean, you got 39 material definitions, and you have to replace a bunch of lines in each one of them to texture reference them. So it's really tedious. But this is Pixis Venice Fermata with E-axis male and Curvy K female. So yeah. Okay, let's get into it, I guess. Oh, wait. Wait. This is gonna be way easier if I can just move the skin into the Curvy K folder. So here's all the body shape meshes I have. So yeah, it's gonna be for teens and adults. And you need a bottom and a top mesh. A nude bottom and top nude meshes, unless of course you want your Sims to be in fleshy clothing while showering. You know, they take off their clothes and they have fleshy clothes underneath their clothes. Anyways, you crack it open, you make sure to click on, you know, to remain at all res, so you see all the resources. And then you sort by instance, so you click on the instance thingy, and then you click on it again if it's not sorted from low to high. Expand it a bit. I'm just gonna click on a random 3D ID referencing file so that thing loads, because 3D ID referencing file loads. Oh wow, it's not actually loaded. Anyways, we're gonna have to scroll down until we see one of the ages. Aha, here we go. EF top naked nude soft. So this is the ID. This is the 3D ID for fat elder females. And we're gonna make the elders use the adult shape. So yeah, we're gonna do something to make it so. Okay, but explanatory thingy. Look at the instance number. The instance number of EF top naked matches the 3D ID referencing file. Yeah, each property set has a matching 3D ID referencing file, and you have to make sure that you click on the right one. If not, you may accidentally put a teen mesh into the elder female property set, and you don't want that. It's kind of horrifying what happens. There's like a lot of floating going on. Anyways, EF top naked. So you go out, go to PGSE, Tools, PGSE, Body Mesh tool, and you click Linking Stage. Making sure that the 3D ID referencing file is selected. SimMesh linker. After beginning linking, you'll be asked to close your 3D ID reference resource without committing. If you've saved blah blah blah. Okay. Anyways, we select this is EF top, so we select the KK top mesh, so the curvy K top mesh for adults and elders. You click on the next resource and you save. And then EF bottom naked female. EF bottom naked is instance 14, so you do the same thing, you just select the bottom. And you do that for all the teen and adult and elder meshes, really. It's tedious, but less tedious than the way I was taught. But still hella tedious. Teenage female, TF top naked. Usually the top mesh is one value lower than the bottom mesh, so you can take advantage of that pattern. Teen top mesh, KK. Save. TF bottom. This is actually the first time I'm doing it on my laptop, and I have to say, I like it. It hurts my wrists a lot less than the laptop. Anyways, we'll skip all the male things because this is an E-axis combo. If you wanted to add a male body shape, you'd have to do the same process just for, you know, males. So this is resource instance 20, which is AF top naked. So yeah, selected the top. I mean, does that kind of explain the process? And AF bottom. EF top, linking stage, and EF bottom. Always check the instance number to make sure that you're not accidentally giving the males a female mesh, for example. It would be hella awkward. TF top naked. And TF bottom naked. Click on another thing and save. This one is 2B and 2B is AF top. Oh wow, this is one music that are playing. I think it's hella nostalgic. I remember hearing this. Did I accidentally use the bottom mesh for an adult female top? Did I do that? I'm linking it again just in case. Never hurts to be sure. EF top. I can't remember if curvy K is one of those body shapes that has meshed on nipples, because if so, this skin may have the out of place nipple syndrome at this moment. Because the elder female texture doesn't match the nipple location of the mesh. It's really something you have to test in Body Shop. Okay, this is top. This is bottom. Save after every single thing you change. Oh, and there we have the last two files, the TF top naked and the TF bottom naked. And then we have a skin combo. Okay, we have a skin combo. EX is male and Curvy K female. Let me update my spreadsheet. It's not super hard to do. It's just... it's not knowledge that's very common. It's not knowledge that's easily accessible. There's not really any tutorials on it right now. I think Chris Hatch might have had a tutorial, but you know, back alley sims, it went down and it never came back on. And they didn't save the tutorials or all of the stuff. And I see Calibrat is on as well.
Yeah, I popped in and out.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Been watching the live stream or just joined in to chat?
Both. But I've also been up and moving around.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Enjoying it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to learn?
Well, I kind of come in the middle of it, so I don't really know what's going on, but I'm just watching.
Okay, yeah. Just made a showerproof body shape combo. So you know that's your shapely sims using body shapes. Kind of keep their body shapes when they're showering or bathing or, you know, getting naked for any reason.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Oh. I can actually texture reference the skin, so that you need to have the original skin, the skin that I used, which is Pixis Finis from Mada, to you know, use the skin tone. It shrinks the size of the file by about well, to about 10% of the original. So that's pretty sweet. But it's also tedious. Keyword of the day is just tedious. Okay. Let's see, my naming scheme for showerproof skin tones is crap. Let's be very honest about it. I mean, first of all, it's EA, body shape of the male, then gender signifier, then body shape of the female, curvy, okay, signifier, blah blah blah, F. Oh, it's not curvy L. I don't think there's a curvy L out there. It must be all those spicy peanuts. Okay, interesting things to do today. I guess we can continue bookletting things. Bookletting is always a good one. Oh wait! Wait! You remember that bookcase I updated for you? That bookcase with the 18 slots?
Uh-huh.
Well, I still have the bedroom open, so we can actually take a look at the bed and the armoire and the cute little kitchen thing. See if it can be fixed, perhaps.
Cool.
Wait, wrong folder. So this one needs to be extracted as a GMDC because it's animated. It's jointed and OBG doesn't support joints. Blender may crash, by the way. Blender may crash. Because sometimes Blender likes to crash when it's importing GMDCs. I don't know why, it's just the plugin is weird. And it didn't crash, it actually imported things correctly. Oh damn, this shading is horrible. This shading is killing me in a very bad way. I mean, look at it. Shadows aren't supposed to look like that. So, time to fix the shading. Just set from faces. How does that look? Still awful. Less awful, I guess. Depending on how you look at it. It looks pretty solid, the mesh. Let's see. Doesn't seem to have any doubles, so that's good. Crap! Forgot the texture. Whatever you call a texture. It's an awful texture. It's flat fill. Yeah, it does look a lot better now. I mean, it's still awful, but less awful, I guess. The way the light falls is actually logical. So if I move a light source closer to the dark spots will light up. Trouble Melinda bookcase. So this one has a different texture, so that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's all just flat fill, but the texture for some reason has to be different. Yes, it has to be different. Oh wow. Impressive. I think this one might also be jointed. I'm not exactly sure, but it could be possible.
What does jointed mean?
Jointed, it means that it's animated. So yeah, I got a skeleton in here. Not a real skeleton, just an object skeleton. Let me select it. It's the armature. And I can go into pose mode, and then I should be able to move this door. Look at it. It's connected to the little bone. So your Sims can open the door and the door will move. Things like that. That's basically what jointed means. And Blender can't really handle it for some reason. Well, it's really because the export script is kind of crap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hope that it won't throw errors. Normals. Seems to have exported. That's good. So now I just need to copy this and replace, because this is how you import GMDCs. Took me a while to find it out. Armoire normals 5GD. You click on it and you select open, and it should reload. It may or may not have a new name. That's why I copied it. Oh fuck, it's an armoire. Fuck. Yeah. I imported the closet into the toy oven. Yeah, good job. Anyway, you just click on a thing. You just click on a mesh file, you reload it. And you paste the thing. No, you don't. Anyways. You just press commit, and now it has the fixed version. And I still want to change the mapping. Still kind of want to change the mapping. Let me just do this one. $18.6, so the other thing needs to be 9.3. Okay, yes. Brightness contrast, no, not brightness contrast. Press it again. Hue saturation, colorize. The same for the other side. 9.3, hue saturation, colorize and saturate. Let's see what we can do with this. It's time to remap. It's time to start remapping. Got a texture, we got a mesh, now we just got a map. So yeah. So these things all need to be in the blue area for some reason. So they're gonna move into the blue area. This one is white area, so it's gonna move into the white area. Then we're gonna check. Look at it! Look at it! Isn't it better? Well, you know, there's at least more texture to it. Would be better with the mom woods. Can download those from Michelle. And you know, it might need a little bit more remapping. It looks decent. x2, no. I don't think it needs to be quite that big. Just 1.5 perhaps. Yeah, something like this. Look at that much improved mapping, except whatever that is. Like this thing, it's just a disgrace. How dare it occupy this space? How dare it? R90 SX minus 0.75 SX SY GI. Should I keep the wood grain like that? Or should I rotate it? You know, the wood.
I like the I mean on the white part. You mean?
Yeah, the lower white part.
Yeah, no, I think the up and down, the vertical wood grain is better than horizontal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would match the.
You know, you could also just do the vertical on the doors and on the bottom part, the horizontal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you had a board across normally, it would, you know, it would be the same, I think. In real life, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to leave this vertical? The lower one, the lower white part, or are we just going to make it horizontal? Horizontal or vertical, whatever.
The lower, do it sideways, do it horizontal.
Okay, horizontally. I think we should also change the direction of the grain of this one, I think. Kind of sounds like the logical thing to do.
Yeah.
Select those verticals. R90, SX2, SI0.5. Okay. So we got that. I feel like the texture might be a bit too, you know, it might be a bit too much contrast, so I'm just lowering it. Oh wait, did I just increase the contrast? I might have increased the contrast. Yeah. Perhaps the levels. Just experimenting. Wait, it has to remain white. Let's see. So for this line, yes. 75. No, 75 seems a bit too much. 50? It's kind of a bit of a look to it. Okay, I'm gonna download Michelle's
That
mod
looks
texture.
like wood.
Yeah. Oh, I should have searched for members, but finding Michelle and Mod Sim shouldn't be too hard. If you search for members, not for posts, I mean creations, downloads. Yeah, here are the lag and the mom textures. So I think the lag ones are the colorful ones. Yeah, I see turquoise here. Horizontal and vertical. Damn, we're getting spoiled here. Base meshes, no, 0 live stream. Yes, 0 live stream. Okay, we added vertical. Control V. Control V, didn't you hear me? I think it was stubborn and refused to copy. Now I have to crack it open in Photoshop. Stubborn thing it is. Once again, come on. I wonder if I can drag it in. Oh, I can actually drag it in. Yes, place the file. Why didn't I know about this? I think it did. I don't think it did what I wanted it to do. Control C. Control V. It doesn't want to copy for some reason. Just doesn't want to copy. Perhaps it's because I'm pasting. Oh yes! Oh, that explains it. That explains it. That definitely does explain it. Right, I do have it 5 on 12. So why? What is it doing? I swear this. Oh, this thing is 200 by 192, except. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm picking the 5112. Sounds like an animal.
No,
Or 2
yes,
or 3.
my husband. Yeah, my husband just walked in.
Okay. Select inverse. Oh wait. Like that. No, wait. The 0 live stream, black, white. White. Now I can actually paste it on here. So let's see. Black combo A. Let's see how that looks. Looks very IKEA, if you ask me. Thoughts?
So is the whole thing going to be wood grain, or is it going to be a two-tone?
Well, I think... Well, I think it's all going to be wood grain, in a way. But I mean, you could also use flat fill or just plain wooden texture. With, you know, fully white, fully black, whatever. I really wonder how it's going to look in game. I mean, it's an old mesh. And these things can be difficult to map sometimes. Difficult to fix. Oh, speaking of fixing, that means I gotta import a bookcase for remap treatment. Cancel. Oh yes, gotta fix integrity, update. So I kinda want to slave this set. Because the original textures are crappier than usual. Even for old things. And, you know, slaved stuff is fun. Gives you much more options. It's still the Sims one, right? Yes, it's still the Sims. bookcase. Just wondering. Bookcase value. Right armoire, you may become invisible for a bit, but the bookcase may not. Crap. Guess I'll have to export the texture as well. I mean, this is literally just flat fill squares. What a fucking disgrace. GI512. Nope. GI256? Yes, like that. Okay, so this one has to go to the blue side for some reason. GX128 and GX256. Just so it's out of the way. It won't remain there forever. GX minus 128. GI minus 96. And now for the lag combo. Instant remap. Ta-da! This needs to be changed. Definitely the grain direction. This one needs to go back. GX minus 256. GX minus 256. Forgot that this thing is double the size. This thing needs to be rotated. Rotated 90. For horizontalness. This thing too. Rotated 90. SX2. SY 0.5, and then it's going to get an overall 2 scale. SX minus, no, SX2. Yeah, this compensates for it, I guess. This is really follow the wood grain. This one doesn't really follow the wood grain, so yes. That's why 0.5. Rotate 90. SX2. SY 0.5. And move it. Neatly remapped. Except that part. That's horrible. Rotate 90. SX2. SY 0.5. Bam. Rotated. This is how you do things. I kind of want to try darker color now. Gives you a bit of a better look at things. Let's see. I think there should be a black in here. Yes, there's a black. The vertical one. See the black and the purple. The black and the purple. Goths are going to like it.
What? You've been fed already. Go lay down.
Dog?
Yep. See, the thing is he got something special this morning, and now he's wanting more.
Oh. He sounds a little bit like my cats. They like...
I'd made oatmeal for breakfast, and there was a little bit left that wasn't worth saving. So I added some water to slop it up, put a scoop of food in it for him, and set it out.
Mm-hmm.
He wants more.
Oh, give him a centimeter and they'll walk a mile. They'll take a mile. Give him an inch and they'll take a mile. I messed up on the USA. This is 2:25:27. Okay, Jane Linemark, let's check out what song this is. Yes, this is from Superstar. Superstar, free. So yes, this one is from Superstar. You guessed that right. Okay, but let's check out this new black purple texture. I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. Ooh, so far. Oh, I like this. What do you think? Let's check this out on the case. My PC is being a bit slow, so I don't know if you feel it on the live stream. If you see it on the live stream or something like that, you know, just things slowing down. Oh my goodness, I love this color scheme. I love it. Old sets can be really nice if you fix them up. Let's export this thing before I import another thing. OBG. Bookcase remap. Kinda makes me want to play Sims 1. Yeah. Some of the music kind of has its effects, you know? It's good music, and it's been 20 years since The Sims 1 was released. So there's no time like today to play the original Sims.
I didn't care for the original. I only played it for a short time. And I have two complete sets.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm looking probably will get rid of.
Oh, really? Yeah, I used to play it, but I was rather bad at it. Let's just say that I quickly learned that you should always teach your Sims how to cook first before you do anything else. Like, they're not allowed to socialize or sit on a couch until they're reading a book about cooking.
Yep.
Ooh, this one is higher poly. Ooh, this is going to be fun, separating the stuff we want from the stuff we don't want. Okay. Where's the bookcase? There's the bookcase. Needs to be disabled. Same for the shadows. Okay, we can probably remove the plates and the cups and just have a other thing. Same goes for the buttons. I mean, you know, do you really need that yellow thingy sticking out for the buttons? Oh, look, it's 3D meshed. It's actually meshed. You just can't see it very well. Guess it might look nice loose in detail today, but it will gain recolor potential. Oh look, there's things that should be merged, but didn't get merged. This is just typical. Guess I'm doing that one too. Just every single thing.
Drink.
It says I start playing Sims 1 right after Living Large came out when I was like 10. Sims 1 was my first love, but Sims 2 is my true love. Well said. I didn't really get deeply into The Sims 1. Like, I didn't really do a lot of things. My Sims were too busy trying to survive to do anything cool, like become a superstar or learn magic. They just had to survive me and my awful building skills, because I built like boxes, and the tragic clown, because I always bought the tragic clown paintings, much to my Sims' despair.
I wouldn't put one my first love, but it was definitely what piqued my interest and got me to play 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, the fact that there are still people, I think there's still people actively playing The Sims 1. That's kind of accounts for.
Yeah, there's people creating for 1 still.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but yeah, my daughter and I fell in love with The Sims through the original Sims, and the only problem is she was very much like you with your playing. She killed so many Sims, not teaching them how to cook. It got to the point she just fed them salads until, you know. And I would count on her Sims was we were playing the same neighborhood. Get promotion, and the next thing you know, hey, it says something. I ask my daughter, did you kill another one? Because I'm too low to get a promotion. I stopped making friends with her Sims. She killed so many,
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and so many children got taken away to military school. That too. Glad they did away with that with The Sims 2.
Well, the social worker will still come take.
Yeah.
So they're still taken away.
Yeah, but at least your other Sims can adopt them, and they won't be permanently yeeted out of the game, like in The Sims 1.
Right.
But I found children rather useless, personally, in 1, because that's all they never. And I think that's really what kind of killed it for me, and really got me interested in 2, was the aging aspect and the dying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the aging aspect was big for me. We had the babies and the toddlers, and they grew up, and there was so many cool things with the original Sims, but it was just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had to go and screw things up with 3, and then made it worse with 4, and yeah.
3 did have some good things, but 4's release was a disaster. I mean, I bought it at pre-release, and yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I regret it, but it definitely wasn't a good release. I mean, they didn't
toddlers.
No toddlers, no pools, no ghosts. I mean, pools and ghosts, they've kind of been one of the staples of the Sims franchise for quite a while, since Sims 1. I mean, in Sims 1, in the base game you had pools, but they didn't release Sims 4 with pools.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That was just...
They rushed it out, trying to get things out. And it's like, you know what? Quality over quantity.
Exactly. Better to have a delayed launch than a Fallout 76 or Sims 4 kind of release. Okay. Okay, left side is white, right side is blue. Oh crap, didn't select that. GX minus 25.6. And then I guess we're doing the lag. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to separate this into separate subsets, aren't I? Oh crap. This will utterly kill the mapping. Unless I, of course... yeah. Could be possible. Guess I'm going to adjust more mapping. But first, a texture. How big is this texture? Okay, the toy oven is too annoying to bother with right now. It requires actual thinking about how to tackle this, and I'm not in the mood right now. I guess I can look at some more pottery. Diana Heelan says, I think the game should be at least as good as the previous games, and that's why I can't stand Sims 4. Pets, for example, with 1, 2 and 3 you've always got more pets, animals, but Sims 4 has 2 pet packs and still don't have all the animals available in the Sims 3. Exactly, I mean in Sims 3 you had horses. Horses! People still want horses for Sims 4. Like, it's one of the most requested packs, I think. Horses. And I mean in Sims 2, I don't think you necessarily got more pets, but they got more in depth, and you could actually control the pets, and you know, they could breed. And the pets genetics are actually pretty damn interesting in the Sims 2. Like, I really like breeding pets in the Sims 2. I like it more than making Sims breed. Like you just.
Did you see my? Did you see the dog breed that I made?
Yeah, I think I saw something. Let's see if I have some Sims pictures. I still have some Sims pictures here. I have a folder for cats. I have a folder for all my Sims cats here, including this amazing picture. Let me just see this one. Silly cat. I mean, look at it. Look at all the cute kitties and all the genetic combinations. Look at them. Oh, they're just adorable. All the pets in that neighborhood were basically aggressive as fuck. So this was very common. It's still very common in my neighborhoods. Like I recently installed a mod to reduce the amount of fighting because, you know, everybody was constantly fighting. But Sims cats are just adorable. And I mean, why wouldn't you want combinations like this? Like a green cat with purple socks, bit of a bandit, and this fellow.
Yeah. I never got into that type of stuff. I like stuff. But I'm also not one that I don't play with like supernaturals and stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I really love supernaturals, and I'm so glad that Mitch made custom supernaturals. Like, how? You genius! You utter genius! How did you do this? How have you reached such a level that's beyond us mere mortals? Like, yeah. Custom life state, amazing. Can't wait to start playing with mermaids, fairies, genies. I think there's not a mummy life state yet, but I wouldn't put it past the possibility. But you know, it would be possible. They could use a zombie walk. Though I hate the zombie walk. The zombie walk and zombies are the only supernaturals that I don't like. At least in Sims 2. In Sims 3 they're hilarious. Like, I still have an entire town full of zombies for some reason. Like, all the neighbors just turned into zombies throughout my playthrough. It just kind of happens. Like, there's some weird ass error going on. Might be my mods. And it has caused the constant failure to cure zombies in my hood, so there's a lot of zombies walking around in my Sims 3 game.
I couldn't get past the pudding faces.
It really depends. I mean, you gotta play it for the gameplay, not for the pudding faces, or just play it for Creative World. Creating a world is kind of fun. It's like a combination of Blender and Photoshop. Mostly Photoshop, really. 3D Photoshop. And it's just...
Yeah.
That's my body shop folder. Oh yeah, it's another thing.
So, I'm glad for it.
You can get faces, you just have to work. It's sliders out there too now. The nice thing about 2 though is the custom sliders there, or you don't have to have them in your game for the changes. You can just use something with custom sliders and it's still working in a sliderless game, but in 3 you have to have them.
You have to have them in the game. Yeah.
If somebody makes something with the custom sliders, have the sliders that they made it with for it to show up properly.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. It also kind of, I think it was also lead to some really weird errors in terms of how would you say it? Surprise downloaders. Like, the sim doesn't look like the sim I downloaded. Why? Did you install the sliders? No. Do I need the sliders? Yes.
The nice thing about the sliders for a 2-hour is there are some things, I mean, I can make sense. You know, Cali can make the pets, but I can make the Sims, and but you can add different, it just makes you make more unique ones, you know. You can also make, there was like no way you can do asynchronous faces instead of just synchronous with the sliders.
Yeah.
So things that makes a difference. But anyway.
Yeah, I usually like to use the sliders for like pointy ears and the eyes. I really like the eye and nose sliders. I spent so much time messing around with sliders in Create a Sim that my game crashes when I exit.
Wow.
It's why I rarely.
You want?
It's why I rarely spend any time in Create a Sim. I just spend most of my time building or playing or testing.
Go away.
Okay.
Quit harassing me.
Speaking of testing and stuff, are there still any things I need to do? Oh yes, the wire table, but it's getting a bit late. So I think I might have to quit the live stream. I mean, it's been going on for 3 hours now.
Something. Yeah, I was going to say, you've been going for, what, 3 hours now?
Something like that, yeah. I think OBS might be able to show it. Yes! Just 30 seconds left before I've been going on for 3 hours, so yeah. And I mean, we got plenty done, so I think I'm rather satisfied about this live stream, and it was fun combining it with chatting for once. I mean, we might be able to repeat this sometime. Like, just invite people to join in on voice.
Right. Probably makes it go faster for you too.
Yeah, and I mean, then other people can have, you know, oral input. It's a bit easier when it comes to feedback than writing. And it could be fun, especially for certain objects in which people might be specialized. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close down the live stream. So yeah, thank you very much, Gina and Cali, for joining in today. And a big thanks to all the watchers for also joining in. So, you know, not on voice, but feel free to join that as well, whenever you like. And yeah, it was a pleasure. Have a great day, night, whatever it is where you're at, and have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, that's a comment. And yeah, I will see you next live stream. Goodbye.